I'm here today with Dan Doerschuk of Doerschuk's Bath and Kitchen Showplace. In addition to being a complete resource for kitchen and bathroom remodeling, I noticed that you also specialize in aging in place. And that is kind of like the thrust of my website. And so I was real interested to hear and to see some of the products that you have here. Can you explain to us what is meant by aging in place?
Well, thank you. Yes, what we do is we try and help people stay in their homes longer. With today's challenges with broken hips and many different knee problems, people are having hard times navigating bathrooms and kitchens, and we try and make that possible so they can remain in their residence for as long as possible and hopefully their entire life.
Well, and everybody would prefer to stay in their home. Generally it's more comfortable, it's more familiar. People lose a lot when they move out of their home, so that's a great thing to help somebody stay there. What sorts of guidelines or standards are there as far as when you do remodeling of kitchens and bathrooms?
Well, there are standards that we go by, and as far as allowances and doorway openings and spaces to navigate, possibly wheelchairs in the future or walkers and those type things. And we try and follow those along with heights for cabinets and for grab bars and toilets and those type of objects.
Okay. So your staff is well acquainted with all those specs? And
We are.
Okay, great. How long have you been in business here?
We've been here for 22 years now.
Wow, okay. So do you just sell the products that you have, or do you also install them?
We install them. We have our own crews. We're licensed and bonded and insured. We're licensed, certified by the state for MRDD, and my guys are very neat, very clean, and we're very quick. Normally we're in and out within a few days on a normal tub replacement or shower replacement, usually in 2 days.
Well, and that can be real important, say if somebody's in a nursing home, having rehab therapy and they're getting ready to come home, sometimes there's not a lot of turnaround time there. So a lot of times you guys can work with the customer and get things ship-shape.
Yes, we particularly respond quickly to those special needs situations, and
Right.
we can get a turnaround in even a couple weeks if that's what's needed to
Right.
get back into the residence.
Good. I imagine that, when you when you look at a situation, sometimes this is a pretty major investment for people. There are probably some things you can do kind of on the cheap, a grab bar, stuff like that, to make it safer and more accessible for people. But sometimes it's, we're talking about a lot of money. What kind of programs are you aware of, or Medicare or anything that is going to help pay for some of these things?
There are different insurances that will pay for certain things. The Veterans Administration will pay for certain things for veterans, and there's a lot of agencies, both city and county agencies that will get involved to help in these specific situations, because they want to keep the people in their homes as long as possible also.
Right. I don't know if you know the answer to this or not, but how do people find out about those things? I mean, do you have a resource for those, or?
I do not.
Okay.
I do not. A lot of it's just digging,
Okay.
because every situation is individual.
Sure.
The veterans, if they're a veteran, that's a very good place to start.
Good.
Beyond that, you can check with the county, Stark County Housing Authority,
Oh.
and those types of places can be helpful.
Okay. Well, Dan, I was thinking maybe we could kind of walk around the showroom a little bit.
That would be great.
And you can explain some of the different products, and I'll be behind the camera, and
Okay.
we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Okay, Dan, here we are with a walk-in tub. Everybody hears about walk-in tubs. What can you tell me about it?
Walk-in tubs are wonderful in the right situation. One of the things you have to remember about a walk-in tub is you have to get in, you have to close the door, you have to wait till the tub fills, you can bathe, and then wait till the tub drains before you can exit it. Normally when we put these in, we put in a nice surround and a hand shower to make it a little easier for you, and then also a heat lamp or a ceiling heater to keep you warmed in the process. They're very nice, they're very accessible. They come with jets or standard. You can get them, they come automatically with grab bars. You can get them with heated seats, and there's a lot of different accessories. You can get glass doors on them and dress them up a little bit more. But they're very nice. In a lot of situations, they're very helpful.
So show me how this actually works.
You enter the tub. This This locks the door. The seal has a lifetime guarantee on it. And fill the tub up, and you can bathe, drain the tub. When you're done, you can exit safely.
Okay. Would you mind sitting in there so I can see how high up the water would come on you? Oh, that is great. You
They're very
know,
comfortable.
a lot of times older folks take tub baths or sponge baths.
Yes.
And this is, you know, sometimes that's not so fun.
Yes.
This is good.
Much better. Much better.
Well, what about a roll-in shower?
Let me show you this. These are our cultured marble showers. We can make these any size you want. They can replace a tub. You can have a ADA threshold like this, it's wheelchair accessible, or we can have a small threshold like this one here, or this one here, that you can easily step over and navigate. When we put this material in, we do a special backing behind it so that we can add grab bars literally anywhere you want for your safety and for your convenience where you need them to be. These are about half the price of the walk-in tubs.
Okay.
So they're a lot easier, a little more affordable, and we have many options from corner seats to bench seats, many different soap dishes, and hundreds of different colors we can do it in.
Can you tell me a little bit about that shower?
Yes, we have different
Adjustable shower.
handhelds. This handheld has a touch button that you can turn it off
Yeah.
very easily. So if you have limited mobility, it's very easy to operate.
Well, and even the way your hand is fitting in there,
Yes,
you know, it seems like somebody that doesn't have good grip strength
exactly.
could easily hang on to that.
Yes.
Good. And you know what else I like about that is the way that this fits right in here.
Yes, in there, yes.
I've seen them before where it's so small that, you know, somebody with low vision would have trouble seeing it, somebody with limited dexterity would have trouble with it. And I also like, you know, this on-off button, and you can, you know, you probably have other ones that you could show us as well. I know one of the problems I've had in the past is you get the water all adjusted and somebody starts taking the shower, and then they want to turn the water off, and then they have to totally, you know, readjust the water. You know what, let's look in here. Can you explain that kind of a faucet there?
Yes, this is a Delta 1700. It's a little more decorative. It comes in standard, but it can be more decorative. What's nice about this turns on your volume of water. This sets your temperature. So you can preset that temperature, leave it there. When you turn it on the next time, that's where it will be. It's got a scald guard, pressure balance, lifetime guarantee on the parts and the finish. Very well made and very easy to operate.
That's good. And you know, over here I saw some grab bars that come in, you know, all sorts of different, you know, here's some,
Many different finishes.
yeah, different finishes. It's not just your standard, you know, institutional looking sort
Yes,
of
we've got more
thing.
decorative ones that have built-in soap and shampoo holders to them. We just got these in. They're very nice, so they don't look as institutional. We have even more decorative ones, and those are on the corner I can show you.
Yeah, let's go see those too.
These are available in all the newest finishes.
Oh boy.
So you get your brushed stainless, your oil rub bronze, they have grips on them, and again, more decorative, and then they have all the accessories that match them also.
Well, and the thing that I like about toilet paper holders like this is people who have limited dexterity aren't fumbling, you know, trying to unfasten it. It's a simple matter just to slide it on there. I noticed too you have a lot of lever handles,
Yes.
which are much easier for people to manage.
We do, and we also have, Moen and Delta both have the new touch faucets.
Oh.
All you have to do is either wave your hand over it, or near it, or touch it, and it will turn on and off.
Wow, that is great.
Yes.
I wasn't familiar with
And they're a lot
those.
more affordable than what they used to be.
Good. And I see over here you have some different heights. of sinks. Tell me about that.
Yes, the vanities are available in 2 heights now. This is the old standard vanity height, which seems low right now, but if you go home, it's what normally you have. And now we're doing them a little bit higher. That makes it easier. You don't have to bend over quite as far, and it makes it a little bit more accessible. We also can do them with a higher toe kick than if you need a wheelchair accessible. We can make that higher for you also.
That's good. Good. Okay, let's talk about the toilet for a minute.
The newer, higher toilets are much more easily accessible, and they actually work now. This one, particular one has a soft close seat on it, which is nice. They've lowered the volume on them, but they'll also redesign the trapways on them so they actually work well, they flush well, and now these are 1.6 gallons, but soon, next year, they'll go to 1.2 gallons, and those actually work very well also.
What is the height on the ADA recommended ones?
They're 17.5 to 18 inches off the floors, which is chair height, so
And
it's a lot more
do
comfortable.
you know what the...
The old ones were 14.5 to 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
So even if you don't have a disability, I mean, just if you're weak in the legs.
Yes, they're
that's
much nicer.
Yeah.
Much nicer. And again, they don't look institutional anymore.
Right.
They're a better look. This is one of our handheld units. This is by Delta. It's got a push button on and off, so it's very easy. If you're sitting, you can turn it on, turn it off. It rests here so you can use it as a shower too. And then it's adjustable in height for different people and different uses, whether it's young or old, they can all use the same. You can also have the standard shower head with it too. Your showers don't have to look aesthetic. We come in hundreds of designer colors. We've got standard colors. We can do solids and marble looks, and then we can do all the granite looks also, and will really add value to your home also.
Well, the thing that I like about some of those deeper colors is for people with low vision, you could set things off. You know, like if you're building a built-in bench, you could make it like the nice dark green against a background of white, so the person can't miss where that bench is.
Correct. Or we've done it where we've done the shower base in white and the walls in a darker color,
That's great.
so they can see it.
So you've got a lot of options here.
We do. Okay, we're in one of our kitchens now. In our kitchens, we can do a lot of accessories to make it easier to operate too. We can do roll-out trays, for everything accessible, front to back, top and bottom.
And the really great thing about drawers and roll-out shelves like that is if somebody's in a wheelchair, instead of standing in front of it as you or I would, you can pull along to the side.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
We also do, they've got under-counter appliances. This is a refrigerator.
Ah, cool.
Nice cold water. Got another refrigerator drawer down below. They make this on all refrigerators. They make accommodations for refrigerators or freezers.
Okay.
That's by Sub-Zero. We do built-in dishwashers, chilled-out trays. This is a standard sink base here, but we can also lower that and make it accessible so you can wheel in underneath it if you're in a wheelchair situation. You've got your pull-down faucets to make it easier. These are also available in a touch faucet.
Now, do you ever install the faucets on the sides of the sink so
We
that
can do that.
people can reach?
We can put it wherever you want.
And also the electrical outlets could be
Exactly.
closer.
They can be.
Yeah.
They can be. And then we can do under-counter ovens that are open with the side doors that will open, make them accessible.
Yeah.
We can lower the upper cabinets to make it easier. And again, we can raise the toe kick to make it easier to maneuver.
Okay, sounds like there's a lot of things we can do to make our homes more accessible.
There is.